A really very truly humble lesson. Normally, a young woman with big dreams called me saying she wanted to start a podcast on theme parks. This phone call was 3 years ago and there's still no podcast, so what happened? Well, Norma went online to do some research and found websites, blogs, podcasts, and everything else that already featured theme parks. Someone even had a similar name. There was no point, she thought, no time. I can't do it alone. I don't have the right tools. I quit. I really want Norma to make that podcast, but what can be done to break the excuse loop-de-loop she's in?
Let's pause for a moment to use a real-world example. These friends came together and started their own company. And like Norma, they were also worried about failure and unoriginal ideas. And they started making video games, but they failed. A lot. And before making their first successful game, they failed 10 times. 20 times. Oh, actually, it was 51 times. But they eventually made one of the most downloaded games, Angry Birds. And if you're worried about unoriginal ideas, we can also look at Angry Birds because there were similar games like Angry Birds before it, like Crush the Castle. And I want to take back my comment about them failing because you don't really fail until you stop trying. So if they could do it, so could you.
When I was in Japan, I joined an event called a Samurai Experience. Everyone had a chance to slice through these tatami mats with a real katana, which I was super excited about. Most of the group got their swords stuck, and the guide explained how shifting just 1 degree can change the result from being stuck to slicing clean through.
Let's pause for a second. Here's the Networking Maverick cutting through tatami.
Wow. Beautiful.
And here's the behind the scenes Maverick. And I can see how it's embarrassing. And you'll probably get embarrassed by failures you may have, but eventually by shifting 1 degree and trying again. I was able to do it. So if I could do it, so could you.
Just 1 degree is the difference between failure and success. Imagine how 1 degree of difference, one small shift every day, can change your entire life in 1 year or even in just 1 month. We quit because we can, because the challenge is too difficult, because it's easier. But the difference between someone that can and someone that can't is just 1 degree. Shift your mindset 1 degree and get started now. Pause, Networking Maverick here. Now, it's important that you really trust yourself and your gut because that's the only way you'll know if you should keep pushing forward and pushing through or if you should shift and reevaluate and pivot. Like, I went from Instagram to YouTube, but I didn't give up on Instagram. I still love empowering people. I just chose a new platform. Maybe I'll do a podcast next. Only I know what's good for my brand and for you, the audience, and what I'm passionate about. You need to have that trust in yourself. Know and listen to your gut and see if you should shift things just 1 degree. This has been a Maverick Minute. Networking Maverick out. Happy connecting.